Interviewing celebrities can be like handling fireworks indoors. Dangerous, unpredictable, and likely to blow up in your face. Whether the questions are too personal, the host's too smug, or the vibe just flat out weird, some stars decide it's better to exit stage left than grin and bear it. Let's count down 10 of the most explosive, awkward, and occasionally hilarious celebrity walkouts of all time. Buckle up, it's about to get wonderfully uncomfortable. Number 10. Gordon Ramsay. When a journalist cornered world-renowned chef Gordon Ramsay in Sydney, armed with a photo of a steak allegedly from his restaurant, things got heated. And we're not just talking about the grill. The reporter presented an image of what he claimed was an overcooked, rubbery steak. Ramsay immediately sniffed out the setup and flipped the script. He pointed out that the steak was ordered well done, which is, in Ramsay's culinary opinion, a felony against beef. If you want rubber, order a tire, not a fillet, was the general gist of his fiery takedown. Ramsay left the interview and the reporter's ego charred. Number 9. Gene Simmons. Rock legend Gene Simmons of Kiss found himself in a not-so-glamorous situation during a live TV segment when his romantic history was brought up, right in front of his wife, Shannon Tweed. When comedian Joy Behar played a clip mentioning his alleged 5,000 past partners, Shannon understandably wasn't amused. Simmons tried to make a joke, but when his wife stormed off, the joke was on him. Left floundering on the couch, he tried to recover, but it was like watching a man drown in platform boots. Number 8. Birdman. Rapper Birdman pulled up to a New York radio interview with all the subtlety of a thunderstorm. Before the first question was asked, he issued a public service announcement. Stop playing with my name. All three of y'all. He wasn't there to chat. He was there to throw warnings. With accusations of ordering hits on Lil Wayne swirling, the studio had the air of a Wild West saloon. After a 90-second standoff and one last, y'all finished or y'all done, Birdman flapped away. Number 7. Kanye West versus Piers Morgan. Put Kanye West and Piers Morgan in a room, and something is guaranteed to break. If not the camera, then the entire internet. Their first chat ended with Kanye walking out, after demanding not to be interrupted. "I'ma finish my sentence," Ye insisted. The second round of this heavyweight clash was even messier, with both men taking turns melting down like toddlers denied ice cream. At one point, Kanye just said, "Cool interview, love you," and exited. Romance was not in the air. Number 6. The Bee Gees. A British interviewer with a smirk problem made the mistake of taunting the Bee Gees by calling them the Lessers and Sisters. Barry Gibb, never one to tolerate foolishness, led his brothers right off set mid-sentence. "I think I'll leave," he said casually, as if canceling a brunch reservation, not a nationally televised interview. The look on the host's face said it all. Regret, confusion, and the dawning realization that disco revenge is brutal. Number 5. Naomi Campbell. Supermodel. Naomi Campbell doesn't have time for shade, especially not about allegations she received blood diamonds from Liberian warlord Charles Taylor. When asked about it, she went full diva mode, denied everything, snapped at the interviewer, and stormed out. For dramatic effect, she may or may not have assaulted the camera with her eyes. It was less of a walkout, more of a stomp out, with heels. Number 4. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. showed up ready to chat about superhero suits and box office explosions, not emotional excavation. But the interviewer took a sharp detour from Avengers to Trauma Town, digging into Downey's past struggles with addiction and family issues like they were on a therapy podcast. RDJ's signature charm flipped to Tony Stark just ran out of patience mode. With a tight smile and a visible what the heck moment, he cut the interviewer off with, "Are we really doing this?" Translation: "I came to talk Infinity Stones, not skeletons." He stood up mid-question, gave the guy a withering look, and exited smoother than a luxury sports car driving off into the sunset. The poor journalist probably thought he was doing a hard-hitting piece. Turns out, he just hit exit. It was the kind of walkout that silently screamed, "Next time, do your research, or bring donuts." Downey proved there's nothing super about exploiting someone's pain for ratings. He didn't throw a tantrum, he didn't yell, he just left, Iron Man style. Lesson learned: if you're going to ambush a Marvel hero, you better come equipped with a vibranium apology. Number 3. Joan Rivers. If you invite Joan Rivers to an interview and then act surprised by her sharp tongue, that's on you. The comedy legend sat down expecting questions about her book, her legacy, maybe even her favorite Botox brand. Instead, she was blindsided with accusations of being mean-spirited, and, gasp, a fan of fur. As if wearing fur was more shocking than any of her fashion police one-liners, she held her composure for about 10 seconds, then hit DEFCON 5. "Are you wearing leather shoes?" "Then shut up," she snapped at the interviewer, who looked like he just got roasted with a blowtorch. She declared the interview too negative, too petty, and most definitely not worthy of her rhinestone-studded presence. And with that, Joan got up and stormed out like she was closing the curtain on an off-Broadway flop. The stage door slammed, the air turned icy, and the interviewer didn't even get a laugh track. Honestly, the whole moment had the vibe of, "You tried it, sweetie," because if there's one thing Joan Rivers never tolerated, it was being treated like a punchline in someone else's bad comedy sketch. Number 2. LeBron James. After J.R. Smith's legendary brain freeze during Game 1 of the 2018 NBA Finals, where he dribbled out the clock in a tied game, LeBron James found himself doing more damage control than a press secretary. Reporters bombarded him with the same question over and over. Did JR know the score? LeBron's face said it all. A painful mix of disbelief, exhaustion, and "why am I still here?" After the 5th version of the same question, LeBron stood up, adjusted his stylish man bag like it was a royal sash, and delivered a final clapback. "Be better tomorrow." It wasn't a mic drop. It was a man purse drop. He walked out with the grace of a disappointed dad, leaving a parent-teacher conference. You could practically hear the slow clap from fed-up athletes everywhere. Honestly, he handled it better than most of us would after dropping 51 points just to lose in overtime. LeBron didn't just exit the interview, he exited nonsense. And the reporter? Probably still trying to rephrase that same question to this day. King James gave us a royal walk-off moment for the ages. Number 1. Paris Hilton. Sometimes the most savage burn doesn't require a word, just Wi-Fi and a well-timed disconnect. When Paris Hilton was asked if Kim Kardashian had stolen her fame's spotlight and whether her moment had passed, she didn't roll her eyes or snap back. She simply ghosted, like full-on read message, left group chat energy. There was no dramatic storm out, no sassy retort, just an elegant silence and a connection that mysteriously dropped. The reporter, clearly trying to go viral, was left sitting there like he'd been stood up at prom. Paris gave the kind of exit every introvert dreams about in awkward conversations. No fuss, no drama, just digital vanishing at its finest. It was the socialite version of saying, "I don't have time for this peasant energy." You can call it cold, you can call it calculated. We call it iconic, the shade level, somewhere between eclipse and black hole. If you enjoyed watching celebrities storm off like it's runway season, smash that like button harder than Birdman slammed that mic. Got a favorite walkout we missed? Drop it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got more drama than a reality TV reunion.